Let me define it really quick. It's a neurological condition that affects our executive function. What is executive function? It's our ability to do certain tasks that allow us to plan and to have memory and to organize ourselves and to have good time management. An executive function, all that is related to how much dopamine we have. And dopamine is a hormone that kind of motivates us to do things. And of course, the things that we find interesting, we're going to be super motivated to do. And the things that we find boring, we might not necessarily be so motivated to do unless we're up against a deadline, or again, we fear that if we don't do X, Y, and Z, we can get ourselves into financial problems or other problems like at work if it's an administrative task or something like that. So I
Yeah.
say all this so that you can understand that it's just a different way of thinking. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It doesn't mean you're broken. It just means that sometimes some of that time awareness can become a time blindness because you're not aware of how the passage of time is happening, and can get you into trouble because all of a sudden you might get labeled as somebody who um, doesn't care or who is always late, quote unquote. And you might also get labeled as somebody who's always speaking out of turn because your response inhibition is not there, or somebody who is getting too overwhelmed all the time and being oversensitive with things when other people don't think. So I say all this because people don't realize that all those are executive functions. So like task initiation, task completion, task switching, response inhibition, emotional regulation, all those are executive functions that are being geared or being modified based on that